Hey! What's going on, General GK? Streamer 101 wouldn't be a Sam stream without me fucking going live and having my mic muted. What's going on everyone? General GK, partial artist, he's back. He is. What more can I say? Back I am. But yeah, just been putting a bit of effort in recently to get this place up and running. Get the old content creation ideas flowing and get all this shit set up again, and thought we'd kick things off nice and easy with a little bit of MGS3 or MGS Delta, because I've never actually streamed this game, and it is actually my favourite game of all time. I think maybe tied with FF7. But yeah, how are you? How are we doing? Do you know what? It's been getting on for 2 years since I think anything has been uploaded or streamed to this channel, so I thought I'd kind of dust things off and get things going again, maybe. 33 says, I need to ask, are you completely tired of Phil after the casino arc? As in, he isn't fun to detract anymore. I'm not really sure, to be honest. A big part of this for me is going to be catching up on things. From the sound of that, maybe there's not too much to catch up on. But it just seems like the obnoxiousness is still there, but the fucking, if there was any effort, which there wasn't, that's completely gone out of the window. The begging's at an all-time high. I mean, really, hey June Messiah, hey Sausage in the Mirror, how's things? How we doing? Yeah, it just feels like, I mean, the one thing I have really taken, obviously, an interest in recently is Delta. Watched the This Is How You Don't Play from The Outsider, and really enjoyed it. And obviously, the funny thing is about, you know, I've said it many times, but my introduction to Phil was Metal Gear Solid 3 and the original This Is How You Don't Play. Big ups. But the difference, you know, he's still as obnoxious in mostly the same ways, bar maybe one, but you know, it's funny just the way it's had to be edited obviously has to include the begging, you know, which is a kind of a big difference from back in the day. He wasn't streaming himself live. So that's all intact within this Is How You Don't Play. I don't know if there was any way around that, but it's so obnoxious. And even in that first stream, of the, you know, the premiere stream of MGS Delta, he gets a lot of money, but he's still fucking begging. You know, it's still going on, which is just awful. But yeah, so wait, you know, like, what I was thinking is when I do get around to playing it in a sec, we'll just have a little sit and chat for a sec, but maybe just skip the cutscenes, because the other thing was, hey, bloody hell, some OGs, Rex and LG in the house. How are things, guys? the funny thing it was, the first thing that struck me about it was that you're pleasing nobody. You know, he's straight off the bat complaining about the cutscenes and blah blah blahing his way over them. So who are you pleasing? You know, if you're saying that people want to watch the cutscenes, and for whatever ridiculous reason you've got in your head that you're still like this gameplay YouTuber guy that has to upload, you know, the full gameplay experience intact, then why are you blah blah blahing over it? Why not do something different and, you know, maybe skip the cutscenes and try and please other people and get to the fucking point of the game. But anyway, what we got here. It's been fun seeing you show up with no idea of recent film reacting to the nonsense. Well, yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of that in this coming week. I'll just say that. Yeah, really obnoxious during the intro. Really fucking obnoxious. And it continued throughout the game. Obviously, what I mentioned earlier about the, you know, the one big difference was the obvious one, the sexual content, and the reaction to that, as we know. Bit weird. How have you not aged, Sam? I thought you had a kid. I know. I do. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't. I wish I didn't. I feel about fucking 50. But yeah, should we get to it? I'll be straight up. I've played a bit of this because I didn't want to turn up to stream being completely unaware of the controls and everything. And obviously I wanted to see like see a bit of how it all looks and cutscenes and all that. But yeah, I feel like I'll do a kind of semi-speed run of it maybe, which would be the final fucking famous last words probably, as he sits there trying to find the end for 3 hours straight. But yeah, but as I say, I'm going to be having to do some catch up, if there is anything to catch up on. I mean, maybe you guys are probably more up on it than me at the moment and have some sort of, you know, standout moments from the past. Well, what's it been since I was last on TBS? Like a couple of months? What do we reckon? Anything strike you as need to know? Yeah, anyway. Still on the Lucasade. Nothing changes. Yeah, I'm all good. All good, LG. How are you? Still streaming away, I see. But yeah. But I wanted to, you know, if you know me, I'm a fucking perfectionist, and I couldn't just come and stream, you know, load up the old overlays and fucking stream. Had to make a new thing and get all this working and sort of modernise everything. Do multi-stream now, but we don't talk about that, do we? Twitch. Anyway, so yeah, it's funny. I was saying the other day, I was really impressed with ALT, and he's doing WPIG streams, talking about, you know, updating his streamer bot settings and all that, and I was like, oh, I've been fucking doing that. I can do things like that, you know, like this. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been tinkering away for like the last week or two, getting all this set up nice. Got all my wires in order. Yes, exactly. Right. Why can't a super chat? Another thing I should mention. This channel's kind of dead. If it wasn't immediately obvious. I don't meet the requirements anymore for monetary stuff. Because I haven't uploaded in fucking ages. I think more so it's the is it the watch time maybe? I can't remember what it is, but I don't meet the requirements anyway, so my YouTube's kind of money free. I don't know. Showing ALT how it's done. Yeah. I was last summer I was setting up stuff for TBS, And it's amazing how similar our OBS's looked, because he flashed his on screen the other night, and it was like main cam left, main cam blah blah blah, and I'd done that for like, depending on how many guests we'd got, it was like 3 guests, you know, meerkat large blah 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 and all this shit. And there's been times where it's like I had that thing once where I tried it, where if a person was speaking for like more than 5 seconds, then they'd expand into like a larger area on the screen and then go back. I don't think anyone liked that. So yeah. What else have we got here? Can't see some people's messages, but I can see them in the overlay. Yes, that's the future, baby. They're here, they're just not on that platform. Back more frequently now, Sam, or live things still taking priority? Well, live things will always take more priority, unfortunately, or fortunately for, you know. But I'm going to make a bit more effort, and you can hold me to that, you know. Please hold me to that. But yeah. Big ups, biggest boss as well. How we doing? It's a grind, man, but I'm doing well. Recently had a big blow up in best man. Oh shit, damn. Building a new PC. Wow. I wish I could do that. Finish our Raft playthrough. Fucking hell. That's going back a bit. I was useless at that shit. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't want it to become... I want it to become part of the routine again. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to burn out. I want to strike that balance. And I probably say this every time, you know. Just why I was hesitant last time I was on TBS. I was like, you know, ALT asked me, you know, is this a permanent thing? Which he always does. And I'm like, it's a, I don't know, kind of thing. But I think I'm kind of I'm set now. You know what I mean? The work we had done on the house is all done. That's all no longer a disturbance. So I'm just kind of, boom. Can focus on this when I can focus on it, you know what I mean? I can just sit here and it's all ready and I've got my mojo back, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, fuck it. Let's get to Metal Gear Solid, shall we? While this Final Fantasy VII music plays. Let's see if this shit works. What do we like? Do we like MGS1? Do we like MGS2? Do we like MGS3? Such a better setup than the Piggy. Well, is that surprising? You need about 5 minutes in OBS. Spend about, I said it in a video, didn't I? Spend about 5 minutes in that room and you could get it looking like anyone else's. But he's weird, you know. He doesn't want to be everyone else. He wants to be him, and he sucks. So. Phil content's burning a lot of people out right now, just FYI, in case you think you're burning out again, it's not just you. Well, that's good to know. Well, you know, I feel like we've been there before, though, haven't we? Like TBS now, how old's that? 2022? Did we start that? And I feel like when we started that, it was, you know, it was the same. There was always peaks and there was troughs, but we find things to find interesting, don't we? We mine the... try and mine the gold, you know, whatever happens. My favourite part of his setup was buying everything for the background and then doing that. That boggles the mind, man. This is the trouble. I could waffle about that for 3 hours. By the way, yeah, I'm going to be here for about 3 hours, 2.5 now. But yeah, I'll just say, I still don't understand it. He in fact, the other day, he did say something about waiting for an update. He's waiting for them to update the AI green screen or whatever, or background removal, and then pretty much hoping that sorts things out. You know, that makes it better. Or remove his chair, which seems to be a big thing for him. Which is just, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I just don't understand. TBS always does well. It made it through the solo ALT phase. Yeah, sorry, ALT. Sorry. The man's always there, through thick and thin, regardless of whether the streams are a disaster or not. Let's go I like MGS3, because that's true, isn't it? New style, and I'm just going to play on normal. I don't want to see any tips, I don't think. I don't need your tips. ALT has shown there is a lot of gold and laughs in DSP's old content as well. Going through the DMs will be some good laughs. Oh, cool. Yeah, of course. They're always a good time. I don't know why we can't hear this. That's a bit disturbing. Yeah, not sure why we can't hear it. I'm guessing you guys can't. See if I can fix this shit on the fly. Da, 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 da. Thanks, 2 cats, 1 roach. Thank you for dropping in. I'll just come back here a sec. Yeah, this is a disaster stream. It has to be, of course. Would you expect anything else? Let's just turn you off a sec. Do that. Deactivate it. Activate it again. Fuck. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Sorry, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I mean, what I could do is just keep waffling away to you with some background music on, considering A Head on Our Way is playing currently. What else could this be? And just play the game without any fucking sound. But it's a bit shit, really, isn't it, doing that? Text stream. Well, it was working, but my crappy capture cards aren't up to much. Can't even call them capture cards, to be honest. They're like the cheapest 20 quid USB dongle. Like, let's do that, and let's do that, and then let's do this, and I don't know, let's click on that. Get that going. No. Oh, this is shit, man. I might just restart my PlayStation, actually, and see what happens. See what happens. Tip's goal to turn the sound back on. Well, as we've previously discussed, and hello, the cat ballyhoo, you can't actually fucking pay me on here, so so nothing. You just get to sit and watch me struggle. Please work. When in doubt, power cycle. That's what I'm hoping sorts this out. And check the cables are fully inserted. I miss the days when there were multiple cables and things weren't just like one HDMI cable. ALT Mouth of Mush Reel, which is one of the greatest names of all time. What's up, big guy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. ALT Mushmouth. I'm sure I'm much more of a mushmouth than ALT. I can't. Do you know what? I can't even see my. I can't even see my PS5 now, which is just wonderful. I might restart it again. Sorry about this. Oh, Bob Starsky's here now. This is why PC gaming is superior. I'm not going to fucking argue, man. And if my PC was up to snuff, that's what I'd be doing. But my graphics card is well out of date. Like, embarrassingly so. But PC gaming is superior for the most part. Right, BRB. Right. Let's try this. I'm here. There's the PS5. This isn't looking promising, is it? No. Oh, this is fucking weird, man. Do you know what I could do? What could I do? Could do a little bit of that. Okay. You have to tell us which GPU you have now. It's like a 1660 Super or some shit. Like fucking old. Like it was shit when it came out and it's it's even shitter now. Welcome back, you bellend. Hello. As you can see, we're having some technical issues here. I have absolutely no idea how to fix them. Just trying to get some audio from the PlayStation. We do that maybe. A little bit of that. It's the card you bought if you were morally against RTX and the first major price hike. It was the card I bought when I was like skint and needed something slightly better than what I had in lockdown. But yeah, a 5080 would be lovely, Bob Starsky. Okay. Get to begging. I feel like this is one of those like restart my PC, restart fucking OBS kind of things. What do we think? What do we think? Because like I'm not getting any audio at all from the PlayStation, so I'm like, it's not an OBS issue, is it? It's something, you know, things aren't talking to each other or whatever. What's the tip goal for watching you devour a local Mackey's? Pretty fucking high actually right now. I'm no longer a massive fan of McDonald's, so it doesn't agree with me, shall we say. Hold your hand out and test your hand endurance until someone puts a 5080 in it. If that would that work? Would that work? What do we think? Broside Phil's here in the house. Big ups. The man himself. Just having some technical issues. Can't get any audio from the PlayStation. So should probably stop the stream and fucking tweet about it, shouldn't I? Pretend you're a woman. Yeah, man. Bill will come along and help me. Or ALT maybe. Right, you're there. Not an issue on the PS5 side. I was thinking that, you know, because I mean, before I brought it up here, I was using it with like a home theater kind of situation, but it has been working on this setup, so I'm like since then, so I don't think so. Just bear with, I'll have a look. I'm sure you all can't fucking wait to see me playing Metal Gear Solid. It was the last thing I did when I streamed on this channel. Yeah, it just says HDMI device type TV, so yeah, it's I don't think gonna be that. I feel like I don't have any luck with like games consoles handshaking with TVs and home audio and things like that, and obviously now this. I don't know if it's my cables or something, I'm not sure. But try that, just fucking unplug it and plug it back in. Last time he did that, he only offered moral support. My comp does this thing where it changes to an audio channel that doesn't work, but I reckon you check that. Could it be a Windows thing? I don't see what it would be. Shell Q&A. I mean, what else is there? Do you know what? I was thinking of putting like test stream at the start of my title for this, and I really feel like I should have done now. What's that? The capture card should be set as an audio device too. Do you know what? Could it be this? Could it be fucking this? See if this works. Watch Minesweeper. Get a bit of Minesweeper on the go. I love the guy's chill Q&A. It's where he really shines that people are there to entertain him and not the other way around. It really is, isn't it? It really is. Bear with. Okay, right. I don't know why. I don't want to jinx it. I'm jinxing it, aren't I? Let's get past all this shit. It's not going to work, is it? It's just not going to work. I'm guessing there should be volume and stuff happening here. Yeah, no, it's not working. About that. Super frustrating, guys. I'm really sorry about this. Let's have a look at my Sound settings. Let's just continue. Let's get onto something that I know will have volume. In fact, that will, won't it? And then let's just flick through all these and see if it's any of them. It really should be that. Do you know what I think it might be, or what's caused this at least, is what did I do earlier? I updated something, or I unplugged something and plugged it back in, and I saw like a thing pop up saying, you know, default what blah 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 has changed or something, you know. Yeah, you actually may need to restart OBS. I'll restart all this shite as well, though, haven't I? That's the problem. Okay. System sounds, OBS is all there. Okay. So it is actually that one. So what's that? And are you now? No? Okay. Keep you over there. Sorry, I know this is riveting. I know this is fucking awfully exciting. How long am I planning to stream for? Well, it was going to be 3 hours, but that's now getting on for we're now getting on for 2 hours left. That first hour has just almost raced by with stunning results. Okay. It's fine. It's my first stream back in a while. You guys don't mind, do you? A view count has gone up. Has it? Okay, yeah. Right, let's click through all these. Okay. I will, if this doesn't work, try starting things back up again. Properties. That one. Okay. No, it's not working. Nothing I could do. I'm wondering if what if I just flick to my gameplay stream and just do a little get rid of you, start again, let's put in video capture device. That's interesting. That is interesting. See, now when I try and set it, oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So it's there, but yeah, there's no audio still. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, fuck this. Let's restart things. Didn't even have a Lavinia moment. By the way, have you checked if the cooling gel is still on the CPU? I haven't, man. Maybe that's it. It could be. Right. BRB, everyone. Let's try this again. Be back in a sec.